Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Jordan Young. It's another certified hood classic you already know. It's the weekly sneaker news recap video where we look back at all of the big sneaker stories from the past week. But before we get into today's episode, let me please take a moment to say thank you guys out there so very much for your support on the channel. It really means a lot. A lot of you guys have DM'd me with screenshots showing that I have cracked the top 5 of lots of your guys' most watched channels on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you guys don't know, I'm now doing this thing full time. Content creation is now my main gig. My other jobs have now taken a back seat to the content creation. So moving into 2026, I'm really excited to continue to keep bringing you guys the absolute certified hood classics. So thank you so much. If you're not currently subscribed to the channel, I really would appreciate it if you would do so. And if you would also like to support me on my second channel, which is all about golf, please go and subscribe to my second channel. I really would appreciate it. And if you want to continue to help support me financially, you can become a member of the channel. You can also jump over onto my Patreon, which I really would appreciate it if you'd support me over there as well. Now let's get into the news. Starting off with some big news, man. We've got heaps of new sneakers that have been announced for 2026. It's going to be another crazy year full of retros. A lot of these shoes are not really surprising to see because, as we know, the retro cycle tends to come back around again before you even know it. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have shoes from the last retro cycle that I've barely put miles on, and then they're coming back out again, and then you're in this like conundrum. Do I need to get them again, or should I keep them as a backup, or should I wear this previous pair more? I don't know. Anyway, we got the Space Jams coming out in 2026. We last had these in, was it 2018 or 2019? Before that, it was the 09 pair, which was a huge pair for a lot of people, myself included. Before that, the OGs. So yeah, this is going to be a pair that a lot of people are going to be checking for, unless of course you've still got a really fresh pair from 2018 or 2019. An iconic pair. I would put the Space Jams arguably as the best 11 colorway of all time, just for me on a personal level. This was always a grail shoe for me. I couldn't get it until 2010 after the Holiday 09 release, and I still have the pair actually. It's up in the loft. They've kind of been retired now, but this is the pair that got me into collecting sneakers again back in 2010. So I'm personally looking forward to seeing these come back. It's not just those. The OG Breads are coming back in the holiday season 2026. I know a lot of people out there are going to want to say, hang on a second, didn't we just have the Breads or the Black Cements last year with the Reimagines? Was it last year? 2023, my bad. Didn't we just have these? And listen, that is kind of valid. Yeah, we did just get these. These do pretty much the exact same thing. They're arguably, for a lot of people, more wearable because they're leather, so you can sort of rock them in all conditions. But for the OGs out there, the old heads, the unks out there, having a fresh pair, given these last came out back in 2019 as well, is going to be a very attractive option. And also given that these will come out, no doubt, with the updated shape, which is going to be superior to the 2019 more boxier Air Jordan 4 shape. Now, I think because of the retro fatigue, these are going to be pretty easy to get. Another dope pair set to release in 2026. I know a lot of people have been predicting this, waiting for this, the Air Jordan 14 Forest Greens. This is for a lot of people the best Jordan 14 colorway out there. These things are clean. I've had this pair before. I actually gave this pair away to someone last year. The pair from 05 with the face box. It's just such a beautiful colorway. I low-key think a lot more people are going to be interested in getting these types of retros next year than the Breads or the Space Jams or some of the other stuff we're going to talk about momentarily, just because we haven't had these retros for so long. And if you do still have a pair from 05, the likelihood is the TPU claw clasp things around the side are going to be separating. You might be encountering some crumbling. The leather's going to have oxidized. They're going to be shot to shit, basically. So people are going to be wanting to re-up on the Forest Green 14s, much more so than getting another pair of Breads. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see these make a little bit of a wave next year when they come out. Very cool retro to see. We've spoken about these before, but here they are again, the Tour Yellows. Again, that whole 05, 06, 07 era. Are they going to start bringing back the countdown packs next? Who knows? This is another classic Air Jordan 4 colorway a lot of people are going to be checking for, simply because if you have the pair from 06, the likelihood is they're going to be trashed, they're going to be crumbling, they're going to be separating, they're going to be oxidized. The 06 pair as well was kind of renowned for that banana shape. If you guys remember, I actually have a pair of Lightnings from 05 or 06. I could show you, but I can't be bothered. But yeah, you can see the banana shape anyway, the straight netting, all that type of stuff. People will be looking forward to getting the Tour Yellows with the updated shape for sure. So I feel like those are going to be a problem next year. People are going to be checking for those. Also got wind that the True Blues are coming back. The OG True Blue 3s. These last came out 2016, I think. And if you guys remember back to 2016, Jordan Brand took like a little break from making Air Jordan 3s because they sort of over-egged it and people weren't buying Air Jordan 3s. So they pretty much stopped making them for like a year. And then I'm pretty sure when they brought back the 3s, I don't think the True Blue was like the first 3 that they brought back, but when they brought the True Blue 3 back, they brought it back with the Nike Air on the back, which was the first time since the Retro 88 white cement 3s that we'd had the Nike Air on the back. But in terms of like a big GR run where you could get the Nike Air on the back, this was the shoe that started it all. If you're like me and your 2016 pair is still pretty fresh, still pretty wearable, still firm, probably not gonna need these, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are still going to be pretty interested. Right, so let's go through some fall dates. Some of these shoes I would have just mentioned, but there are also a lot of other retros here announced for next year that we haven't gone through, and some that I didn't even know were actually coming out. So July, we've got the women's Sunsets. This is a bit of a sleeper pair for a lot of people, really clean colorway. July the 3rd is the date for the True Blues we were just talking about. July the 10th, the Birds of Paradise. It's a nice enough looking colorway, but pretty meh, to be honest. July 18th, the black UNCs. People are going to be after those, I would have thought. That's a really nice colorway. July the 25th, the Jordan 4 Comics. Meh, that's a pass. Bin 23s, the 8s, the Bin 8s. That's going to be an interesting shoe. People that have been around in the game long enough to know what the bins are will, I'm sure, be up for those, albeit, how much are they going to be? You know, that price could be a little bit off-putting for some people. But yeah, Bin 8s set to drop. We also know the Bin 6s are coming out as well next year. Jordan 1 High, Love of the Games, August the 1st. Bro, let's just skip past those straight away. Who cares? August the 6th, we've got the Jordan 3 Lasers. This is a pair I hadn't actually come across previously. You guys know the laser motif has played out on a number of significant retros over the years. I can't remember if it first debuted or was it on the black lasers 05, 06, maybe sometime before. Someone out there can probably check me on that, correct me on that. These look kind of nice according to the mock-ups. It's got a nice little mocha energy about them. I feel like that laser print up top works pretty nicely. That could be an interesting shoe worth checking for. I feel like they're coming out in a pack alongside a pair of Jordan 1 Lows, which according to this particular picture here don't look amazing, but you know, maybe some more images further down the line could tempt me. August the 8th, the Jordan 9 OGs, the Space Jams. That's another OG pair a lot of people are going to be checking for. August the 8th, the Black Patent 17 Lows. You guys know my position on the 17 Lows. I feel like this is the next big Jordan model, or the next model that a lot of people are going to be really interested in trying to cop, simply because we haven't had that many of them over the years. We saw last year with the Lightnings and the UNCs a lot of success around that release in terms of the desirability, in terms of the resale, in terms of the vibes. This year, obviously, with the Infinite Archives, they were a big smash hit. People are interested in 17s because we just haven't had that many of them over the years. August the 15th, a women's Jordan 3 Sports Renaissance. That's a very forgettable shoe. August 22nd, you've got the Jordan 6 Oreos. I feel like it wasn't that long ago we had the Oreos, or maybe it was a different type of version of the Oreos. That's another classic retro. The Light Aqua Jordan 6s, skippable, passable. September the 5th is the date for the Tour Yellows. September the 9th, Jordan 7 multicolor, skip. September 12th, Jordan 8 Chromes. For a lot of people, one of the best Jordan 8 colorways for sure. Definitely be a few people checking for those. September the 12th, some more Jordan 1, skip. September the 19th, Jordan 12 Bucks. Idols become rivals. Sort of Ray Allen PE energy. You guys remember Ray Allen with the Bucks, Ray Allen with the Celtics, had a whole bunch of awesome Air Jordan PEs. This is a dope colorway. I feel like a lot of people are going to be interested in these. Jordan 8 Cavs. The thing with the 8s is there's not that much in terms of the paneling that you can do with a predominantly black upper or white upper to sort of distinguish one shoe from the other. So just having that little flash of yellow and orange, I don't feel is really going to move the needle for enough people to make those be a big banger. September as well, you've got the Awake New York Jordan 6. Did they just cotton onto a winning recipe this year with the dark and the pink and the logo inlaid into the upper, to the point where now they have their recipe moving forwards. Is this representative of that? I'm not sure. I've heard that the mock-ups here aren't actually going to represent the final rendition and that we should expect something sort of different. But you can't deny these guys cracked it this year with that collab. Fall season, Jordan 4 London, no excuses. That's going to be a must cop for people like me that are residents of London, bruv. You've also got the Jordan 14 Moa Lola in the burnt red as well. So there are, to be honest, like a couple of noteworthy releases in there, but there are a lot of skips as well. Right, let's talk about some shoes that dropped this week. Here's a video of Justin Bieber, who was in Tokyo for the Skylark pop-up. Huge lines in Tokyo. People showed out to try to get their hands on these Skylark Zellerfeld shoes, which are kind of wild. Zellerfeld actually sent me a pair of these. They're a little bit like a soccer shoe mixed together with like a Puma Mostro or something like that. Wild shoe, crazy colorway, definitely loud, definitely out there. I'll be bringing you guys my thoughts and review on these in the coming days. Shout out to Zellerfelds, shout out to Skylark. These dropped this week as well. The Adidas Clot Bape collaboration. I actually really like these. I think this is a really clean shoe. Kind of has a bit of a dressy, preppy aesthetic mixed together with the unmistakable heritage shell toe design, like nice tasteful Bape camo in the olive green. Very wearable shoe. They are sitting in a lot of places if you did want to come up. The only thing that put me off these was the price, 180 quids. I mean, it is Jordan retro price, but yeah, for a shell toe, albeit even a Bape collab, the materials look nice. I might cop them further down the line if they end up going on sale. Also had these Kobes, the Perspective Kobe 9 Elite Protro. These are sitting in a lot of places, actually. I think it's pretty safe to say in some senses that the Kobe hype has sort of fizzled out a little bit, which is music to Kobe collectors' ears. You guys might remember this shoe back in the day, came out in the high top version. And I feel like they look way better as a low top, personally. Had the Westside Gun Saucony collaboration drop as well, which was hugely popular. Apparently the Saucony site crashed. These things sold out immediately. They were only available on Kith alternatively, and these things are going for crazy bread on StockX right now. I really like this shoe. I would have been really keen to get my hands on a pair of these. Just the colorway is wild, really neck breaking. They look super comfy. Yeah, I would have been keen to get my hands on a pair of these, but yeah, these just flew. So yeah, shout out to Saucony and Westside Gun for pretty successful collab, it has to be said. These dropped as well, the PSG Air Jordan 5s. They kind of have that Bin 5 energy about them. These things are also sitting around as well, and obviously PSG are one of the hottest football teams in club football right now, arguably the best team next to Arsenal, my team. And this is a clean colorway, nice looking textured leather on the upper. I do like the little pink hits. The milky outsole works well as well. Definitely a dope shoe, but that fatigue, man, got people's wallets all kind of tired. Now, for you guys in New York, you had we had first dibs basically on Pharrell's latest Jellyfish, the Triple Black. These dropped at Billionaire Boys Club on the 4th, and then Adidas 5th Avenue on the 5th. Yeah, can't really overstate how impactful the Jellyfish has been this year. It's Pharrell's biggest hits in an absolute minute. Triple Black colorway can never really go wrong. I'm not sure when these are going to release more widely globally, but yeah, you guys, if you're in New York and came up on these, congrats. And then apparently today was a restock for the Black Cat 4s. Finish Line as well as JD Sports supposedly had a restock for these. I'm pretty sure that's just for you guys over there in the USA. I'm not sure if that restock happened for us here in the UK. And so this has called into question the release tactics from Nike to initially drop them in pretty limited quantities, making sure that they sold out, making sure that no retailers had them sitting on shelves. And then once people were starting to consider turning to the resale market, boom, hit them with another restock and flood the market once again, get another bunch of sellouts going. Yeah, pretty savvy strategy. But yeah, did you guys come up on this restock? And did you come up on anything this week? Feel free to let me know. Right, let's talk about some New Balance. JJ Janders back again with a shoe that, I mean, his shoes are so plain and they're so like same that when he brings out a new shoe, you're almost convinced you've seen that same shoe before from him. At least that's what I thought when I saw these. I was like, is this another restock or is this a new shoe? Like, what is this? What's going on? Have we not seen this collab like 3 years ago or something like that? These are actually going to be available on the Jound website for pre-order on December the 12th. So it's the 990 V4 Mushroom. We've seen the Mushroom colorway on previous models before. But yeah, I guess it's a combination of how same looking most New Balance models are and how same looking all of Jound's collaborative touches are, that these look familiar, like way too familiar. But in any event, they are available for pre-order. I'm not sure how long you're gonna have to wait for them. Some people are really keen on the pre-order style. Some people think it's like the answer to reselling. Whether you wanna pay now and get your item later, up to you. But yeah, look, all that shade aside, it is still a clean shoe. It is still a nice looking colorway, and the materials do, in all fairness, look pretty nice. Right, let's check out these Concepts 997 New Balance banger. I know a lot of people out there are mad into the 997s and will respect the collaborative history between the likes of New Balance and Concepts, given they have had some huge bangers in the past. This is an unboxing by Complex, Welty, the Bro. These look nice. I mean, the materials look nice. The color blocking is fresh. No specific release date info. These are set to drop pretty soon though, like sometime this month. So keep an eye on Concepts IG for release date info. Okay, is this the next big sneaker trend for women? Bro, I hope not. Well, I don't care. Doesn't affect me anyway, but bro, the sneaker wedges. Sneaker wedges, man. They might be making a bit of a comeback here. We've got some Speedcat wedges dropping. Well, actually, they dropped this week. Actually, bro, fuck this story. Okay, J Balvin, Air Jordan 4. It's been revealed by DJ Khaled. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about these. I haven't really this is my first time really looking at these. Is it just because they've been revealed by DJ Craphead that I've now changed my tune on them? Is he affecting my opinion on these? J Balvin's a nice guy. Let's think about it from that perspective. Okay, they sort of have, to my eye, they have a little bit of a preschool or a GS vibe about them. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, this is the type of colorway you might see on a kid's shoe or on like grade school sizes or like just girl size shoes. I'm not so sure as a grown ass man if I would be as keen to rock these. I could be, look, it's not because they're loud, because I do like loud shoes. Something about the configurations, the palettes, I don't know, they look like a little bit of a Nike ID gone wild. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that keen on them, man. What do you guys think? Are you guys feeling these? Another shoe that's set to drop next year that a lot of people are going to be excited about is the Gary Payton Nike Zoom Flight glove. We actually saw Curry rocking these earlier in the week, turning up to a game in them. I love the expression of the bro here behind him, like, whoa. he is checking out the Currys. He's checking out the gloves right there. I mean, this was a big shoe when it came out back in the day. That zip down the front, bro, that was iconic. Yeah, a lot of nostalgia around this shoe for sure. I've had some release date info regarding the Chase B Jumpman Jacks. There was an exclusive raffle that went live last week in Houston for these, and now we're hearing that they're going to be releasing more widely on December the 19th. So yeah, I feel like this is probably the coolest Jumpman Jack colorway so far. I'm not like down with Chase B. I don't know, like I just know he's Travis Scott's DJ. I kind of like them for the nostalgia or the memories of the Air Yeezy 2 that they give with the glow sole, that color blocking. Yeah, these are fire. I'd be keen to get my hands on these for sure. Jerry Lorenzo debuted the Fear of God basketball. Jerry Lorenzo debuted the Adidas Fear of God Athletics 3. If you're like me, you might have been thinking, hang on a second, didn't this collaboration fizzle out and die some months ago, maybe a year ago? Are they really still releasing stuff? Have they still got stuff going on? All I can see when I see these shoes, honestly, is just like the Yeezys that ended up getting colonized by Jerry. I don't know. What do you guys think? Right, let's talk about some sneakers that are coming out this week to finish off. Palace, Nike Air Max DN8 collaboration. I thought they already did a whole bunch of DN8s. Maybe they're like taking over the whole DN8 model because Nike desperately need someone that knows what they're doing to inject some kind of excitement into the model. I can't say I personally would co-sign these having done that successfully. Although I know there are some people out there that really do like the DN8s. And to be fair, I haven't rocked them yet. Maybe they are a symphony of comforts. I don't know. But none of these colorways are doing anything special for me personally. Lil Yachty has given us a first look at the Levi's Air Jordan 3. Got the white colorway here. What are you guys saying on these? They look okay. Got the red tab at the back. You can see the white denim, or the it's a white denim. Can't really get, it's not the greatest image. bro's been sort of taking a playbook out of XC sneaker here. They look perfectly fine. Nothing crazy, nothing special. They look all right. Okay, so to finish off, let's talk about the sneakers that are dropping this week. December the 6th today, by the time you are watching this, or by the time this video has posted, you would have had the release of the Lams Air Force 1 Low. Please post bills. Bro, very limited. There's only 2,000 pairs. Very tricky sneaker to come up on. There's going to be a sneakers drop on these sometime around the December the 16th. Otherwise, I think you've got to go through Lams exclusive channels in order to come up on these. Beautiful shoe. Really, really nice shoe. Also today, we had the Soulfly Jordan 3s. This week upcoming, there are a couple of sort of noteworthy sneakers. Zellerfeld's Halo 1 collection is dropping on December the 9th. Go and check out Zellerfeld's website for information on that release. You've also got the Converse Shea 1 dropping on December the 11th, the winter red or the Christmas colorway dropping. You've got some Nike Go Domes, the Black Pony here coming out. You've got the Jalen Brunson Kobe 6 PE Statue of Liberty. That's a nice shoe. That is a nice colorway. Those will be very, very popular for sure. The Concepts 997s we were talking about earlier, those are dropping on December the 11th. That is a very nice shoe. The Jound pre-order for the 990 V4 Mushroom is going down on December the 12th. And then also you've got the Amar Manier Dark Mocha Air Jordan 4 release, as well as all of the clothing apparel. And then December the 13th, the Gamma 11s. If you guys want to see my review on the Gammas, go back a couple of videos and check out the review. It's a beautiful shoe. I feel like they did a really good job on the retro this time around for that sneaker. So yeah, there are some big bangers dropping this week as we motor towards Christmas at a crazy clip. So yeah, that does us for today. Thank you guys so much for rocking with the channel, messing with the content, supporting the bro. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care for now, and peace.